So the concern was essentially loan working is what it ultimately boiled down to. And as a trust volunteer, we try and avoid anyone loan working. Even staff, we try and avoid loan working because we have a duty of care essentially. And if someone's working on their own, the risk is that much higher. So, that's really the crux of it. So in order to, get around that, it made sense for Robert to become a trust volunteer. He's working on a trust site, and actually we would much rather work together in partnership. We've offered lots of hours to Robert in the volunteer group, so everything is achievable by us working together, and for Robert just to come under the trust insurance.
I guess the door's still open, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you think we can have more negotiations here? Or?
There's always negotiations. Essentially, in terms of our insurance, what we try and avoid is like I said, is people loan working. Obviously, there's a risk if you loan working. For example, if Robert was to have an accident when he was working on his own in the evening, essentially he could be injured or something could have happened and no one would have got to him. And ultimately, the buck would stop with us. So we really have to be sure that all our volunteers working on our land, that includes members of the public walking through. We have a duty of care in terms of making sure they're safe.